keep it 100 Oklahoma High School Sports on this Sunday afternoon, folks. Got a little bit to talk about. We're going to talk about the Oklahoma practice report recap from last night's big game, big win over Michigan. Going to be bringing my man Big E. He'll be joining us this afternoon, talk about OU's recap of the big game yesterday. Then we're going to bring in the one and only Robert Jones, the Dell City head football coach, talking about OSU's beat down by the Oregon Ducks. That's what happens, folks. When you start talking about people and their NIL money, they're going to beat you down, especially if you got to go to their house. But that's all right. Then after we get done talking to Robert about his OSU cowboy, I don't know what they were. They wasn't really cowboys last night because they were shooting blanks and their little BB guns. But then we'll talk about a little bit of Dell City football, and then we'll do a little recap. Coach Vic will join me, and we'll end this show on a little bit of recap of high school football from actually it's week 1. It's not week 2 because they had 0 week, but everybody played last week. And so we'll talk about some of the games that went on and some big wins, and then finish the show off. But like I said, we'll be having my man Big E join us here in a few seconds with the OU recap, and we're going to talk a little bit of OU recap football. Here we go, folks. Hold on. Well, here we go. We're going to have my man Big E join us right now, discussing OU football here in a few seconds, if I can get it right.
Above the Line Hoops, helping players achieve their goals through recruitment, exposure, and promotion.
Oh, nothing much.
The crowd is still cheering from the game last night, man.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to make it?
I did. I was there. It was a lot of fun. Great atmosphere.
How was it?
It was great. Started the day off, waking up early, getting down there for the college game day show.
Okay.
Got to see Kirk Herbstreit, Pat McAfee, Coach Saban, Reese Davis, all them. That's always a good time being able to be there live for that. And, had to wake up.
My fault. I'm clicking buttons. Hey, Big E, you talk about Kirk Herbstreit. Did he have his dog Pete down there?
He did. Yep. Peter was there.
Peter did he have a jersey on?
He did not.
Well, Triple Elite put a jersey on him. That's why I was trying to get him a little bit of love, man. Me and Coach V talked about it last week on our show. Shout out to Triple Elite, put little Pete in the Oklahoma Boomer Sooner little jersey. So that's pretty cool. But Big E, man, let's jump right into this. Let's talk about OU, man, what they did last night to let people know. I think they're going to probably end up being in the top. I say the top 15 this week. Going to have a Temple coming playing this week. It's one of the games you don't want them to have a relapse and fall on their face. But I really thought they did some good things. They really probably should have beat the team probably about 14 to 17 points last night.
Yeah, absolutely. And, that AP poll already came out. OU's up to 13 this week.
13. Here we go.
So, if we were to, if this were the end of the season and, that playoff was coming around, OU would be just outside of it. But good thing we still got 10 more games to go for OU to prove themselves. So,
yes.
But yeah, the game was awesome. The atmosphere was awesome with it being a night game, and they striped the stadium last night, and had a few friends come with me to the game. We all had a good time, doing our thing around Campus Corner before the game and all that good stuff. So great time out there, and man, that stadium was loud. I don't know. I think the last time I heard the stadium that loud, and for the entirety of the game, it had to have been when we were still in the Big 12 and TCU came to town when TCU.
Well, I remember Texas Tech came in town on Halloween. It was kind of crazy, man. Everything was jumping and rolling that night, So I know last night was probably really, really crazy. A big time team come in town. Michigan, it's been a long time since they played each other. You had Michigan's quarterback, Coach Moore, that played at OU. So he knows the tradition of Oklahoma football. So, it's a big win. You got this $1 million quarterback they have on that guy. And I'm telling you right now, he really did impress me. I think we got a 10 times better quarterback. I know our guy's a little bit older, but it's just he really didn't. I don't know. He did.
Yeah, I don't think Michigan fans should be too worried about the performance that Bryce Underwood had. I mean, you got to think it's his second start in college football, and you got to go to a SEC stadium against one of the best defensive minds to ever coach in the game of college football. That was already a recipe for disaster. So
you're trying to tell me now Venables is not on a hot seat? Is that what you're telling me?
I mean, there's still a lot of time to go in this season.
We keep it 100. We keep it, even though it's OU recap, we still keep it 100, Big E.
Things are looking up.
No. I'll tell you one thing that I'm sorry. I think one thing that I think that they are struggling on, they gotta find a running game. No running game
Absolutely.
at all.
Absolutely.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Got to find that running game. I mean, you still see, I mean, we're rotating, 3 or 4 different backs throughout the game and, trying to get one going and we just can't, they roll out Ott to start. Ott never got rolling. And then
no.
they put Barnes in there. Barnes made some good plays throughout the game. And then, I still think Torrey Blaylock's probably still the best back that they
He
have.
is the best back. He can.
So,
I tell you, he's a little bit light in the britches, but I tell you right now, he has the ability to take it, 80 yards on one touch like that. And once he gets in open field, you're not going to catch him.
yeah. He finds the gap super well, super shifty. He can turn a negative into a positive real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I think the offensive receiver. I think the receivers are doing a good job. The tight end is converted from linebacker to tight end. I'm telling you right now, he's going to be an NFL tight end. I mean, the guy is fast. I mean, he is super fast. I know he dropped the one, but man, the one-handed catch he made is unbelievable, man. And so I'll tell you right now, that's been the biggest thing because last year we didn't have a tight end, and so we didn't have that safety blanket that we got this year. So it's really good to have him. That that the things that he can do. And like I said, I don't know what his speed is, but I bet he's about a 4 or 5 guy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's got. I mean, he was a track athlete in high school, and he was pretty quick. But I really think the story of the game, as good as flashy as the offense was at times, John Mateer, breaking tackles, making deep throws down the sideline, stuff like that. Defense played out of their mind.
No, they did.
Mean, that front line. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen OU dominate the line of scrimmage like that in my lifetime. Like, I wasn't around to see those dominant defenses back in the early 2000s and stuff like that. But the D line that they have this year, they're about as they're as good as everybody thought they were going to be. Returning all that talent on the defensive line and adding to it as well in the transfer portal and in the recruiting. So, but
and they got a couple of freshmen on that in this in the secondary. He's playing really good ball right now.
Man, Guillory, a dog. He's a dog.
Is that number 4?
Yeah. I mean, he's true freshman coming out there. I mean, he's being tasked to guard the team's best receiver.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The past 2 games, he's been manned up on the opposing team's best receiver, and he locked down. I mean, he has the moxie. He has the moxie. He has the cockiness that you kind of need to be an elite cornerback. You think of all the elite cornerbacks, they all got a little bit of cockiness to them, a little bit of they got that extra juice and stuff like that, and he has it. I mean, so that was an excellent find in the recruiting cycle last year.
Like I said, I think both sides of the ball. The kicking game's kind of a shaky. He missed that. Yeah. The field goal. If he makes the field goal, you're not really biting bullets. But
we got to get that in general. They got to fix that too.
Yeah. You got to get somebody that can recover. And he almost did that earlier. The number 5. Who's number 5? He had that great catch.
Isaiah Satania.
Yeah, he had the great catch, but he almost fumbled another one on the punt return. So we got to get that straightened out. You can't do those against good teams like Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina. I think I'm about to buy my tickets to go to South Carolina here probably either tonight or tomorrow. I think me and Evan and Chris and all of us going to go there. It's like about 10 of us, man. So that's going to be a pretty fun trip, Z. You better hope they keep winning because I told you if they win, you get to go to the national championship.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes, sir. I'm going to stay to my word. Anything else you want to talk about, with the Sooners? Like I said, I mean, big ball game. They got Temple this week, and then I don't even know their schedule, man. I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, they go to Temple this week. This week, which is kind of weird. You never really see the the bigger school going to the the little smaller school. But so they got Temple next week, and then that following week they host Auburn. We get in the SEC play, and
they get to see their buddy, huh?
Yep, got Jackson
Arnold.
Norman. Yeah,
he'll be running for his life because they're probably going to try to knock him out.
Oh man, I'm ready to see that game. I'm looking at getting tickets to that game as well.
I'm gonna ask you this, Big E. What team in the SEC that scares you? I mean, I know Texas had a pretty decent game yesterday. Put the numbers up. Didn't really put up a lot of points still to a smaller team. But I don't know if Manning's the answer. I don't think they have the running game like they had. They got the big tight end. I don't know if they have the big time receivers. So I think you can move the ball on. I mean, Michigan's big up front. They're always going to be big. It's the Big Ten. So they're always going to have big linemen on the offense and the defensive side of the ball. But I thought OU's O-line and D-line. Like, I know we had a little bit of running game with the quarterback, but I just don't think we have the right back yet. If we had that back like like even a DeMarco Murray or anybody,
Like Kennedy Brooks,
yes, Kennedy Brooks, just somebody
Ramondre
like that.
Stevenson, somebody like that.
Yes, I mean, and like I said, I think the young guy that was the freshman, I think he got it, but like I said, I think he's still kind of lighting the britches though. But X didn't get no carries last night. The whatever his name is, I don't know if he's the answer. I know they're talking about he's good, but I don't think he's going to be the starting back for us by the time you get into the some of the big SEC games.
Yeah, I mean, but you got to think, Ott has a lot of rust to knock off. I mean, I think he was out like the last 6 or 7 games last season, if I'm not mistaken, and didn't do a whole lot during camp either. So he's got a lot of rust to knock off. I think towards the middle of the season, I think he can start really hitting a groove and start contributing more in the run game. But I think for right now, until that happens, I think you got to put out the Blaylock and
Blaylock.
You talked about X-Rob. He also dealt with some injuries during fall camp as well. So I think.
So where's Tate at? Why's Tate not getting any touches?
I guess he still has problems keeping hold of the ball. So I don't know. And then you brought up the question earlier: what team on the schedule scares me? I mean, here's the thing. I don't think I'm crazy saying this now. I think OU kind of proved themselves that they're a contender. They're not going to bow down to anybody. Every single game on this schedule is winnable, regardless of how tough it looks. I think the defense is playing out of their mind. The offense it showed flashes of what they can do. There's still a lot of stuff to clean up offensively. Again, with the run game, Mateer's still missing kind of routine passes here and there. So things like that. But I think the game that scares me the most, though, is that South Carolina game. Traveling to South Carolina,
it's gonna be a tough one. But hey, we all pack up and go. We can have our fans there cheering loud for them too.
Yeah, absolutely. But Lenora Sellers, he's gonna be a guy that's gonna be in New York during the Heisman ceremony. Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What about Florida getting beat by South?
South Florida. That South Florida quarterback. If y'all have never watched him play, that man is a dog. Man, Byron Brown. He is a dog.
Last year he was on the hot seat.
I'm talking about South Florida.
I know, but I'm talking about the coach though. You can't lose. You're Florida. You got one of the top quarterbacks in the nation, and you're Florida, and you're getting beat by South Florida, your little sister. Come on, man, Big E. Come on now.
I don't know.
Tennessee scares me a little bit.
I'll say right now, I think South Florida is going to take that Group of 5 playoff spot.
Hey, I'll tell you right now, Tennessee scares me a little bit because of just the Aguilar guy, man.
That quarterback's good too.
Yes, he scares me a little bit. Texas, don't really scare me. Alabama's Alabama. I know they had a big win, scored so many points, but they just don't scare me. They don't have that.
It ain't Saban. It ain't a Saban Alabama.
That's it. They don't have that mobile quarterback, and that's what Alabama's really good at, having that mobile quarterback that can run and throw, and that's what gives OU fits. If you're gonna sit back there in the pocket, OU's gonna hit you in the mouth.
Yeah,
they're gonna get after you, and that's what they did. And that's what about the Michigan quarterback. I was really surprised that Underwood didn't run a little bit more than he would. But,
yeah, I think he kind of only ran when he had to. There was no designed QB runs.
No, there's none at all.
He has that ability though. I mean, there's that one run that he had. I think picked up a first down when he needed to. I mean, stuff like that. But no, I think OU. I mean, this game the score was a lot closer than what it actually was. I feel like you had that right out of halftime. They I guess they missed an assignment, and Justice Haynes takes it 75 yards to the house. I mean, I think outside of that touchdown, OU completely dominated the run game. Yes. And I got to talk about Kendall Daniels. That man.
Yes, he is. Oh man,
he's
born again.
Led that play like a book.
He's born again. He's born again. Yes, I'm telling you right now, Oklahoma State's in trouble. They really are, and I'm gonna have Robert on here in a minute. We're gonna talk about them Cowboys and Cowgirls, whatever they want to be called, because right now they're shooting blanks.
Yeah,
you got beat by 66 points, and you are a Power 5 team. That's how you get beat if you are a smaller Division I team. Gundy, you should be ashamed of yourself. I ain't gonna talk about him on this show because it's the OU practice report recap, but I'm telling you right now, man, Gundy should be in the hot seat. He should be in a hot tub. He should be in some hot. That is
in the hot seat for the past 5-6 years.
Yeah,
I mean, they had that one year. I think it was like 5-6 years ago. It was the last time that they ever were close to competing for anything. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
they
So I
played
don't
for the
know.
Big 12 championship, but
It's tough though. It's tough right now. I'm telling you right now. It's tough up there at Oklahoma State. They don't have no fans in there. You go to Oregon, and I'm surprised he didn't put up 100 on them. I think he wanted to, but I think he called the dogs off because it was embarrassing. You're getting beat. You got beat what 60? What was it? 66-3?
Yeah.
69-3.
69-3. Yeah.
69-3. That's embarrassing.
I think the UCO Broncos could have rolled into Eugene and put up a better effort than OSU
Yes.
did.
I mean, hey, Bigsby could have.
I mean, and shout out to UCO. They got a big win
They
this
did
weekend.
against Pitt yesterday. Where they go Broncos? Where you go Chose? They go Chose. Yeah. But Big, anything else before we get out of here?
No, nothing much. I mean, I'm talking OU, but I'm decked out in Packers gear.
Man, I
right
see
now.
that. I see that.
They just beat down the Detroit Lions. So both of my teams beat teams from Michigan this weekend. It's been a great weekend of football.
I'm not even trying to look at how did my Cowboy play over there? How did he do?
Micah, he did great. Russ, the quarterback, got a sack at the end of the game. Got his first sack as a Packer. He looked good. They didn't play him as much as you would have liked to, just because he's a little banged up. But
so are they Super Bowl contenders now?
It's beginning of the season. We'll see. I liked what I saw today, though.
You rubbed it in. So what was that little deal you sent me the other day? The Packers slide across.
Yeah, as soon as that trade came, yeah. I
love it. I love it. Hey, it's all right, man. Cowboys got a chance, man. We got Dax, and we trust.
Yeah. Hey, I will say they didn't look bad against the Eagles.
They look good, but Philly's might have, Philly probably didn't play their best, though. The funny thing is I saw this little they had a deal with Arch Manning, and they had like the mask on him, and they took the mask off, and it was Dax.
Yeah.
And some.
Hey, that could be y'all's next quarterback right there, Arch Manning.
Oh man, I don't know if he's a real deal, man. I'm telling you, there's some other guys out there that might. I'm telling you right now, I like the guy from OU, man. He should have a chance to go. He has a chance. I
think he's the betting favorite for the Heisman right now.
That's what I was gonna say, man. You got to put him up there, man. He got some good feet, man. Whoever trained him with his feet done a damn good job.
I will say he's got to learn how to slide though.
Yeah, he does. I mean, I'm telling you.
The ball and he got hit. I was like,
he did. He got hit a couple times.
I think Michael Hawkins is good, but he ain't doing what Mateer's doing out there.
Nah, not that good. But Big E, man, I appreciate you coming on. Keep it 100 OU practice report, man. Recap, whatever you want to call it. But we'll do it again, man. I don't know if we'll do Temple much, but we might get ready for we might get ready for Auburn. I think we'll talk about the Auburn game, though. All right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, brother. You take care. Have a good one.
You too. Boomer.
All right. Boomer Sooner, baby. All day long. But folks, that's my man Big E, man. As we talk OU practice report, man. The big time game, OU with the big win over over Michigan. I mean, it's a game I was kind of afraid of, but I'll tell you one thing I like about it. OU came out, last year team would have folded. They would have found some way to lose the game, would have threw a pick, would have done something that's not very important. But I tell you what, the problem that you have now, this team are contenders, man. I'm like, you have the young man that come over from OSU. I mean, he's changed his game. He looks like what he was his first year at Oklahoma State. Daniels, but I'm telling you right now, I think OU's defense is going to be one of the best in the nations. Offense is showing what they can do. They get a running game, folks. I'm telling you right now, they get a running game. They're going to be hard to beat. They got the receivers, man. I'm telling you, the tight end. When you got all those different kind of packages, I mean, it's going to be hard to kind of control for. But folks, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Robert Jones and talk about OSU's practice report. Then we're going to jump into Dell City's big win over Booker T. I know he's probably excited about that. I know he ain't excited about his Cowboys, but I know he's excited about them Eagles getting that big win over Booker T, a team that's pretty salty in the 5A class. So I know he goes from being number one to number two, but they're still gonna be a big contender in the 5A. So we're right back after what? One of our sponsors, keeping it 100, Oklahoma High School Sports. Right back.